We're going to move along to our third battle. As you can see, it is the second tempo against the Aerial Aces. I'm not going to ban. I'm not going to ban Toxpex. I was kidding. I should,
Which
but I'm
I've
not.
realized something about these two teams.
What's up?
Former Bird versus current Bird.
Oh no, Phoenix is still Bird.
Well, yeah, but like the team isn't.
Well, true.
Like at one point it was a Torchic, at one point it was Galarian Moltres.
I remember the Torchic logo. Alright, we're gonna introduce second tempo, led by Phoenix or Fonks, but it's just Phoenix, playing for the St. Baldrick's Foundation, currently 13th place at 6 and 8. For the Mega Pokemon, we have the newly traded Mega Beedrill, who has been doing really, really good since he traded it at 4 and 1. For OU, we have the Hatterene at 5 and 8, with the Torkoal at 1 and 7. For UU, the Exploding Torkoal, I should say. For UU, we have the Rotom Wash at 5 and 4. And the Slitherwing at 3 and 2. For RU, we have the Hisuian Lilligant at 5 and 5, the Shuckle at 0 and 2, and the Cleavor at 6 and 8. For NU, we have the Yanmega at 2 and 3, the Braviary at 0 and 0, and the Overquill at 5 and 5. And for PU, we have the Hisuian Braviary at 8 and 7, the Hisuian Avalugg at 1 and 3, Hisuian Electrode at 1 and 4, and the Weirdeer at 0 and 1. What was that?
I was gonna say translation. The PU tier is the Hisuian tier.
Yeah, literally. Speaking. Okay, so speaking of like bringing all your like what chat's talking about, like bringing your Pokemon and stuff. I am really sad and mad at myself right now, because I recently cleared my browser cache, forgetting that it clears your teams. So when
you mentioned that,
yeah, when I went to battle Nevermore, I did not have my teams. I was like, oh, no. I wanted to be able to look back and see what teams I brought for this season, but I cleared the cache and I don't have my teams. Anyway, if you would like to introduce their opponents.
Anyway, we have the Aerial Aces, all the birds, led by Tyro, playing for the Trevor Project. He's in 4th with 9 wins and 5 losses. Look at all these birds.
Look at all these chickens.
His Mega is Altaria at 10 and 4. For OU, he has the... I don't like trying to pronounce this, but...
Quackwivel?
Why? Yeah. Thank you. 6 and 3. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Skarmory at 14 and 5, and for UU we have Hawlucha at 12 and 6, and Skeletor just Bird at 8 and 7.
Thank you.
But
usually people don't say Skeletor is just Bird, so thank you.
Yeah.
Tyro will be appreciative.
I know what that bird is. It's also a microphone.
Yeah.
For RU, we have Talonflame at 0 and 1, Porygon Z at 18 and 9. Oh my gosh. And Swallow at nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hasn't even shown up yet.
For NU, we've got Decidueye at 1 and 2, Kilowattrel at 5 and 8, and Sigilyph at 0 and 1. And then for PU, we have Hisuian Decidueye at 2 and 4, and Archeops, Bombardier, and Cramorant all at nothing.
They're just cheering from the bench at this point. I don't know if they're gonna show up, but they got their little pom poms and their little feathers, and they're going, "Woo, you got this!" No, terrifying team. But both of these teams are pretty terrifying, especially a Second Tempo's team when played by Second Tempo, because Phoenix do be crazy.
Exploding Torkoal.
Exploding Torkoal. But let's look at the starting lineups of these two teams. We have the Mega Beedrill for the Second Tempo, the Hisuian Electrode. We have the Rotom Wash, the Cleavor, the Bird, Hisuian Braviary, and the Exploding Torkoal. And for the Aerial Aces, we have the Decidueye, the Skarmory, the Skeletor's Bird, the Porygon Z, the Kilowattrel, and the Hawlucha.
I'm pretty sure ever since Phoenix decided to start doing the exploding Torkoal, it's been there every week.
I think so. And there's 1 week where he didn't explode. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Let's pause the music and get into the battle. This is battle number 3 on our week 15. Second time was going to lead with Mr. Clean, with the Skarmory being led by the Willows immediately being set up by the Rotom, with these Toxic then being set up by the Skarmory. Sticky Barb.
What?
The Decidueye comes in with the Volt Switch, hitting the Decidueye, switching out into the wannabe Electro, the Torkoal. The switch into Skeletor's Bird. The Overheat is going to be resistant to it, tanking it. A lot of damage tanked. With these immediate switch back into Mr. Clean, with the Torque Song hitting and boosting the special attack of the Skeletor's Bird. What's this Sticky Barb doing? Hydro Pump is gonna hit, doing some good damage, and the Slack Off is gonna bring it back to 100% of its XP, with the Poison and Sticky Barb doing more chip damage. But the trick, that's what it's for. The Torque Song is gonna take down the Rotom and give the Skeletor's Sticky Barb. The Cleavor comes in the Sonax, hitting, doing a lot of damage to the Skeletor, setting up the rocks. With the Skarmory coming in to replace Skeletor's Bird. The Sonax is going to hit again, doing some decent damage. But the Toxic is going to be set up onto the Cleavor. They switch into the wannabe Electrode again, the Torkoal, with the Roost bringing the Skarmory back to almost full its HP. Almost its full HP.
Almost.
With a Defog getting rid of the rocks. With the Overheat, though, taking down the Skarmory. Borb, Porygon comes in. The Tri-Attack's gonna do a lot of damage, but the Body Press is gonna do a lot of damage right back. However, the Porygon is going to outspeed. The Tri-Attack is gonna be able to take down the Torkoal. Beedrill comes in. Queen Beyonce, Mega Evolution coming through with the Tri-Attack outspeeding, but bringing it to 5, but getting the Paralysis. The Felsinger is gonna come through, get the 2.5 times attack boost, but the Paralysis is detrimental for this Beedrill. Thunderbolt is going to be able to take it down. Cleavor comes in. The Sonax is going to take down the Kilowattrel. Hawlucha comes in.
Gosh.
The Sonax is going to hit again, doing a lot of damage with the Sword Dance being set up, but the Cleavor did outspeed. The Cleavor is going to outspeed and take down the Hawlucha with just the Decidueye left. Sonax comes through, just a lot of damage. It's not enough to take down the Decidueye, but the words. Shadow Sneak is going to take down the Cleavor. Electro comes in, and Shadow Sneak is not going to be enough. Take it down with the Volt Switch. Not taking down the Decidueye either. The Hisuian.
Braviary.
Thank you. Aerostyle's going to be able to take down. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, there's a lot that happened. Phoenix coming through with the second tempo, beating the Birds.
Okay, so first of all, Sticky Barb.
Sticky Barb. I'm telling you, chat. You never know. You never know what Phoenix is going to bring. But holy heck. With Electrode at 34 and Hisuian Braviary at 7%, that was main event, not main event. Let's be honest.
My goodness.
That is crazy, but good games to both teams. That was a really fun battle to watch. As you can see, I got very lost in that. There wasn't a lot happening.